And I thought maybe we'd do a quick grocery haul because y'all, I have been making some impressive progress on my anti-inflammatory diet, if I do say so myself. So let me show y'all what I got. And then, y'all, hey, welcome back to my very sunny channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Y'all, I realized, so I just edited a video for my book for Fit Danielle Reads that'll go out to Gen Pop, I think tonight. And I didn't just edit it, I edited it yesterday and realized that I said, thanks so much for shopping by, not stopping by. I was like, well, there ain't no fixing that anyway. Thanks so much for stopping by. Y'all, it is so freaking cold outside. It is negative. Hang on, let me tell y'all exactly what it is out there. It is, my car won't even tell us how cold it is. My watch says it's -7 degrees, but the intern, as I was walking out the door, said, baby, it's cold out there. I said, oh, I know. It was -13 when last I checked. I said it was -13 when I looked. I don't know what we got now. He said, oh, no. It feels like -25. What? I know. So why are we going out, y'all ask? Why ain't we just ordering stuff to come to the house? Let me tell y'all what's up. I am so fired up. I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, but chances are, as I'm telling this story, I might use some of my workout words. So if there's some weird editing, it's because I had to take out some words and edit my own self because I'm so fired up. Let me tell y'all what's going on. So we are headed to the Kohl's to do some Amazon returns. Yes, plural. Because I'm a procrastinator, and I have a couple little cheapy t-shirts that I bought a medium because I was like, I'm a big girl, I can wear a medium. First of all, child, no, you cannot wear a medium, and they have like linebacker shoulders. They are not medium, so like those are going back. And anyway, I have about $100, maybe a little less than $100 worth of stuff to go back to the Amazon. So we're doing that right now because let me tell y'all what, I am in a full-on 5-alarm beef with the Amazons, because here's what's up. I haven't told y'all any of this story because I was like, folks are going to be like, there's literally no way that's true. I promise y'all this is true. So on November 2nd, there was a charge on my American Express card for $490.73. And I was like, seems like I would remember spending $490.73 because I just don't ride like that. Like I don't roll around spending that kind of money. So I look at it, it's Amazon, and there is there is nothing ordered on my Amazon for $490.73, for a very long time. So I call Amazon. I guess I texted them because I was getting on the bike. They kept switching me to like person after person after person. And finally somebody's like, oh, this is because you ordered a Kindle Scribe. It's on the way. I'm like an hour and a half into this thing. Finally, they're like, it's the Kindle Scribe you ordered. I was like, I didn't order a Kindle Scribe. Like, y'all, the Kindle Scribe came out a year and a half ago. Why would I order that bitch? So, workout word number 1. So, I was like, I didn't order it. And I said, what's the shipping on it? So, at this point, I'm actually talking to a person who I can barely understand, which is not her fault, but it is just like adding to my ire. So she says, she gives me the shipping number. So as she's telling me the number, of course, I'm typing it in because I'm sitting at my computer. Because at this point, I've been on between texting and on the phone with them for an hour and a half, trying to figure out why they are trying to take $490.73 of my money. So put in the shipping, and it was USPS. Amazon rarely ever uses USPS anymore, but whatever, especially for almost $500 item. Anyway, so y'all can tell I'm fired up. So I typed that into my computer and it comes up, it's an invalid shipping number. And I was like, this is an invalid shipping number. I said, what can you see on your end? She says, well, it's expected on December 7th. And I said, squeeze, can you say that again? She says, expected on December 7th. And I said, today's November 2nd. I said, so you're telling me that, and I think I said a workout word, will be at my house in a month? And you can, she's getting smaller and smaller. And I realize that I'm yelling at the wrong person, but I was livid. And she's saying these things like they make sense. So I'm thinking, woman, run these words by your actual brain center before you let them come out your face hole, because you ain't making no sense. So I said, you're telling me it's going to take a month for this thing that I didn't order, that I can't see in my Amazon account to get to my house? Yes, ma'am. Because what I had said was, when it gets here, I'm just going to return it. I'm absolutely certain that I used a 2-word workout word. I'm just going to return the their effort when it gets here. So tell me when to expect it, so that the instant it gets to my house, I can return it and get my money back. And she said December 7th. And I said, squeeze? So it's going to take a month for that thing to get here and then I can return it? She said, yeah. I said, nope, not okay. I said, let me talk to somebody else. So she sends me to her supervisor, who then, so then we go on and on and on and on and on. And she says, ma'am, it looks like this device was ordered in October. And I said, well, it's interesting because y'all are saying that I ordered it November 2nd. She said, no, October of last year. I said, what? And she said, yeah. So here's their story. And I did order the Scribe when it came out, October of 2024, and I got it December 7th of 2024. So they're saying that I was never charged for it then. Now, when's the last time Amazon sent you anything without you having to pay for it first? Because for me, that's going to be never, ever. So she said, yeah, we never charged you for it then, so we just charge you for it now. And I said, what? So y'all made up this fake order, gave me the sun is right in my eye holes, which is not helping my mood any, gave me a fake shipping number, charged my credit card, straight up lied. I've been on the phone for an hour and a half and now you're telling me this load of expletive. And she's trying to get me to go back through my American Express account from a year ago and prove to her that I paid for it. I said, are you high? I said, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on the phone with American Express right now. Tell them about this fraud that y'all are trying to perpetrate, and I'm going to let them deal with it. Click. So I've been dealing with American Express with this thing, and apparently I went about it all wrong. American Express has been dealing with it as though it was like something that I ordered and the wrong thing came or something, not like a fraud. So yesterday, and since November 2nd, we've been doing this. It's December now. So yesterday, I got like Amazon sent American Express a whole like letter saying that I ordered this thing on November 2nd, of this year, gave them the shipping number, which is fake, or it's probably not fake. It's probably the shipping number from when they shipped the thing last year. But they're saying that the order was made on November 2nd, 2025. They billed it on November 2nd, 2025. Gave the shipping number from October. No, they probably shipped it in December. Anyway, from when they shipped it last year. And so this is all documented. Like, we have it on, like, from Amazon. So American Express is now dealing with it as fraud. And I got an I got up and was teaching this morning. Didn't just got up, shot my devotional, went in my classroom, whatever, was teaching. And I saw an email from Amazon that said, we've been notified that there's been fraud perpetrated on your account, that you are denying this charge. And they put the order from October of last year. And I was like, no, I'm not. No, it's not that. It's that y'all said that I ordered this November 2nd of this year, put a fraudulent order through, associated a fraudulent shipping number with it. So yeah, there has been fraud perpetrated on my account on November 2nd, 2025. Now, they shut down my account. Like, I couldn't get into my account at all. Couldn't get to any of my Kindle books. Couldn't get to my Kindle Unlimited. Couldn't use my, the listen-y one, Audible. Couldn't get to any of that. And back to 10 minutes ago when I said I had my returns, probably couldn't do my returns because they're the ones you got to take to the Kohl's, and you have to pull it up on your Amazon account so they can scan the barcode, or the whatever it is, the little code thing. So I put that thing in. I said, no, this was the fraud. Y'all perpetrated a fraud on me. So they immediately reactivated my Amazon account. So, which, I mean, they're going to fight with American Express. And here's the thing. If they actually didn't charge me a year ago, and I really do owe them $490.73 for that Kindle that I have, we can talk about that, but don't lie. Like, don't lie and act like I'm driving around just yelling at y'all, not paying attention where I'm going. don't act like, you know what I mean? Like they just lied. They perpetrated this fraud and stole my money. So if you want to talk about what I actually owe you, we can absolutely talk about that. And I will pay you what I actually owe you. But this is expletive. This is bull. And y'all can probably tell I'm a little bit upset. So I'm going to go and do my returns right now before they shut my account back down again. And I can't do my returns. And I haven't bought any Kindle books recently, and I think I've downloaded all of my Kindle books so that if they shut down my Kindle, I have all of my books in Caliber. And I haven't been buying books from them. I've been buying Kobo books because Kobo you can actually download. And I think I have one Audible book that I need to download. I mean, I have a bunch of Audible books that I haven't downloaded, but not that I really care about. Like I've already listened to those. So I'm going to go do these returns. And here's part of the challenge with this is, you know, you got to go through the whole like line at Kohl's. That's how I ended up with that Halloween cup, was I had to go through the whole line at Kohl's. So I'm gonna go do that now. Return my Amazons to the Kohl's. Try not to spend any money at the Kohl's. And then y'all, we still got to talk about what we're gonna talk about. So let me do this. And then I'll probably just see y'all back at the house because I'm gonna be so freezy too cold to even talk when I get back in the car. So let me do this and I'll see y'all back at the house once I am like thawed out enough to speak again. All right, so I will see y'all back there. Oh, y'all. Can confirm it is cold out there, but I survived. I just fell off my own shoe. Hang on. Of course, the instant we start talking, that felon starts yapping. So let me let them outside. I'll be right back. I just left them out in the freezing cold. They're scrawny dogs. They'll be fine. Anyway, what was I saying? I did the returns. I picked up the groceries and I thought maybe we'd do a quick grocery haul because y'all, I have been making some impressive progress on my anti-inflammatory diet, if I do say so myself. So let me show y'all what I got. And then I still need to get out in the garage. And I think I'm going to do a standing core workout, not because it's cold and I don't want to get on that floor, but not because I don't want to get on the floor too. So let me show you what I got. It is a absolute hang on, let me just show you. It is a ridiculous pile of stuff. So I'm going to try to do it like with this camera and go in like an orderly fashion, but we'll see. I might end up just picking stuff up and showing it to you, but I'm just going to start in the middle and fling stuff. So I got salmon because lean protein and seafood are both on our anti-inflammatory diet. So salmon is lean protein and seafood. So I got frozen salmons, of course. I have a bunch of frozens over here. I got frozen sweet potatoes because it's just easy. Like it's easier. Let me stop with the rattling. It's easier for me. It's easier to prepare them from frozen than from real. So I got a big old bag of frozen broccoli. Edamame because yum. I got frozen spinach because same thing. I will buy spinach, put it in the fridge, and about like 3 out of 5 times I'll use it, but then the other times it turns bad and stinks. So I just buy it frozen. I just take out the differential in that whole equation. Of course, I got blueberries. The shrimps. What about the shrimps? I bought the shrimps. I got 4 of these, and I went ahead and like stocked a bunch of the back stock in the garage because if not, my cabinet or my counter would be overflowing. But I got my coconut water, which I call coconut juice, but I don't think coconuts have juice. I got coconut water for my sports drinks because I mix this with my Propels. I do about half and half, like half water, half coconut juice. And we have talked about this. This purple Propel tastes like purple Kool-Aid. Yum. And watermelon, throw it over there. Watermelon Propel tastes like, remember when we were kids, you'd get those like snow cones that they would just like squeeze the flavored sugar water on top and you thought you were in hog heaven? That's what the watermelon Propel tastes like. Well, at least when you mix it with the coconut juice and the water, it tastes like that. Delish. So anyway, got coconut juice, water, whatever. turkey. I'm going to make some turkey meatballs. We are not going to do it together, I don't think, because we've done that 100 times. But I'm going to, and the intern, I'm not moving things, I'm just throwing them on the floor. The intern's just going to have to fend for himself because I'm going to make me some turkey meatballs. I got ground beef for the felon because he's spoilt. Non-fat, the plain Greek yogurt is on our anti-inflammatory diet. So I got that because y'all know I use this for many, many things. And I got my flavored light Greek yogurts because I've been eating that for second breakfast every day with half a cup of Cheerios and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I don't know if I'm feeling better, but I'm not feeling worse. So I'm gonna go with it. So I do a yogurt, half a cup of Cheerios, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, and some silk almond milk, which is back there. So that's second breakfast. So I had to get some more of that. There's my Greek yogurt. Y'all, we are already just a mess over here. I got, y'all know leafy greens are on our anti-inflammatory diet. So I got the good, not the spring mix that I love, that's from Sam's, but I got spring mix and I got the romaine salad mix, and I'm gonna mix them together because I don't love their spring mix. I think it's a little bit too healthy for me. It's got like the purple stuff in it and like the dark greens, which to me are a little, y'all know I say stuff tastes like dirt, and you're supposed to say it tastes earthy. I say it tastes like dirt. But to me, like the dark greens taste a little too much like dirt. So I just mix those together and then they taste better and I can eat them. So like I said, I think it's just too healthy. Like, I'm Gen X. Like, you know, we grew up drinking out of the water hose and riding around in the back of the car with no seat belts. Some things are just too healthy for us. Anyway, I got the garlic, got some minced garlic. These are some of the, like, already went into back stock. I got my black beans. I got like 6 cans of black beans. I got chickpeas, because you know we got to make hummus. Maybe we'll make hummus next week. I'm not going to make hummus with y'all today. Did I already say black-eyed peas? I got black-eyed peas. So these, like I said, there are cans out in the garage. Of course, I got my carrots, and I don't know why there's a tomato out of the bag, but I got carrots and tomatoes. I got the regular medium salsa. Hang on. Let me slide y'all around. There we go. I got the like regular chunky medium salsa. And y'all remember I told you I had that green salsa that was lighting my face on fire? I got the good green salsa that I like that I can actually eat without causing myself internal damage. Got monk fruit sweetener, the Splenda monk fruit sweetener. Now I'm cutting off my own head. Extra virgin olive oil because of course that's a good fat. I got some canned meats. I got canned chicken breast. There's my silk, my plain, like regular old, unflavored, unsweet silk almond milk. I got y'all for hang on, cans of tuna. And for my cans of tuna, I got dill relish. Y'all know this, I love dill pickles. So I got me some dill pickle relish. I got the random tomatoes just because I'm like running low on my tomato stocks, because I never like buy tomatoes to make stuff. I just always have the tomatoes here. Like, was it last week or week before? I almost said last week or week after. What? Last week or week before when we made the chili, I just had the tomatoes. Well, at some point I have to like restock my tomatoes. So I bought a bunch of cans of tomatoes. A bunch of them I already put out there, but I got tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, diced tomatoes. Of course, I got my fruits. I got apples and bananas, and I've already got some mostly ripe bananas over there. So these are like to go in like the back of the rotation. Bell peppers, because those are on our anti-inflammatory diet. I got quinoa and farro, because you know we're eating the grains, y'all. We're working our way up in the grains. Chicken breast. I've just given up on trying to get real avocado or like fresh avocado. I'm just doing frozen avocado and just dealing with the fallout. I got roasted pumpkin seeds, because yum, those are going in my salads. The intern, check this out. Ask me why the intern is the man of my dreams. brought me farm fresh eggs from the farm, and they're fresh, so good. I got peanuts. Now, I know these aren't like the best of all the nuts, but they're delicious and they're better than some other things that we might opt to snack on. So, and y'all, I think that's it. Oh, hang on, let me show you what came in the mail. Wait right there. A big old bag of organic peppermint green tea. This is from the Tea Spot, which I keep saying I'm going to drop y'all a link, and sometimes I think I do, and sometimes I think I don't. So if I remember, if Editing Danielle pays attention to this and drops y'all a link to the Tea Spot, it's like a pseudo affiliate link. Like if you use the link, you get a discount, I get points. But right now, like they just had a huge 30% off everything in the store sale for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and they have sales off and on through the holidays. So I love their tea. I've said this before, I'm not sponsored by them. They don't know who I am. I say that I have an affiliate link, but it's like if you like sign up, like get an account on their site and you click share, you can have an affiliate link too. So they don't know who I am. I am not sponsored by them. I'm hearing noises. It's the intern. Hi, intern.
Hello.
But that just totally threw me off. I thought we were getting broken into. I thought the monsters were coming. I know, y'all, and I'm not even reading like scary books at night. What was I saying? Oh, they're having great sales right now. So I love their tea. Try their tea. If the deal that they're offering is better than the affiliate link that I have, please use their deal. But yeah, love their tea. I love their black tea, their Boulder breakfast, other than the pumpkin spice chai, which you can't get anymore because it's seasonal and the season is over. But Boulder breakfast, I absolutely love Boulder breakfast. I was going to say Boulder breakfast. I love what? Yoda? I know. I love Boulder breakfast. Morning Mojo, I think, is the other one that I really, really like. But I've said this before, I've never gotten a low quality tea from them. I've gotten some that I don't love the flavor of, but that's a me thing, not a tea thing. But anyway, I don't know why I'm doing a commercial for the Tea Spot right now. What I was gonna say was, I got me some green tea, and green tea is on our anti-inflammatory diet. So these groceries are sitting here melting on my counter. Did I tell y'all I got the felons? Because I know some of y'all are like, she left the felons outside, it's freezing, they gonna freeze to death. First of all, they scunny dogs. Scunny dogs don't freeze to death. But anyway, I got the felons back inside. You can hear them tink, tink, tinking their little toenails around on my floor. Let me clean this up. I'm gonna go get in the garage and do my workout. Y'all may, as always, same caveats apply. You may or may not see it depending on how much of a dumpster fire this workout is and how the shooting turns out. But I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna come back and we might just cook dinner. I don't know, but we'll see. So let me go work out and then I'll be back.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Oh, y'all, I did my workout, which you'll probably see, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it wasn't cute. Well, you already know it wasn't cute, but I did. I mean, it was cute when Rebecca Kennedy did it on my TV. It was not cute when I tried to do what she did, but anyway, it is done. I am already sore. Standing core was not a great idea. But anyway, I did that. I did some work. I dragged all this through the shower, and now I'm ready to eat and hit the couch, write some devotionals, and read some books. But I don't want anything terribly heavy, so I tell you what we're gonna do. I pre-gamed a bit. I had to dig the grill out of the snow, so I did that. I dug the grill out and I went ahead and grilled one of those salmon fillets that I bought earlier. So I just took it, I thawed it, dried it good, put some seasoning on it, got a piece of tin foil, sprayed it with Pam, sprayed some olive oil on it, threw that out there on the grill, and just cooked my salmon fillets. So that's what I have here. And now I'm just gonna take some greens, grab my scissors and chop them up. And y'all, I just don't feel like dealing with a whole bunch of salad. First of all, I don't feel like cutting up a bunch of stuff. I just kicked the felons out. Can y'all hear them? I need to go grab them. But I don't feel like cutting up a bunch of stuff. I don't feel like messing with a bunch of stuff. And I don't feel like eating a bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna make a super simple little salad. Hang on, let me grab them felons. All right, sorry about that. Where was I? Super simple salad. So chopped up some greens. And now I'm just going to mix up my standard salad dressing concoction, which is a tablespoon of my homemade buttermilk dressing, which we have made together multiple times, y'all. But you know what? I think I told you we were going to make it together this week. We ain't going to do that, but maybe we'll make it next week. But I'm going out of town soon. So I think I don't want to leave that sitting in my fridge for a couple weeks while I'm gone. So maybe we'll make it when we do, because y'all know we always do the New Year reset. So that's a tablespoon of the homemade dressing, a tablespoon of Hidden Valley Ranch light dressing. But yeah, so maybe for our New Year's reset, we'll make a batch of homemade low-fat buttermilk dressing, because this is getting a little bubbly, which is telling me that that buttermilk is getting a little feisty in there. So, and I'm gonna put in a little soy sauce because it's delicious. And it adds a little salty bite to it. And even though I haven't, hang on. So y'all know I was getting dehydrated because I was sweating a lot in my workouts. Well, I haven't been sweating as much because it's cold, but I still like me some salt. So there's all that. I'm gonna stir it up a bit. Dump it in my greens. And that 2 tablespoons of dressing is plenty anyway, but especially when you add that soy sauce. And of course you can do coconut aminos, you can do whatever the other aminos is. You can do light soy sauce, you can do whatever you want. I just do plain old straight up soy sauce. I like that the soy sauce cuts, there's a bit of sweetness to my homemade dressing. So I like that the real soy sauce cuts the sweetness, and coconut aminos doesn't do that because, well, it's sweet. So I like, you hear that, felon? I like real salad dressing. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for my salad. Some greens. So I don't know that I'm gonna dump all of this out, because I mean, I'm gonna eat it all. Because I tell you what, I'm gonna count the point for all of that dressing, so I'm gonna eat it, but I'll just do it in sort of separate little batches. I have my salmon. And I cut up a bell pepper because it's delicious, and that's on our anti-inflammatory diet. And I'm going to put just a little bit of roasted pumpkin seeds, papitas, because that'll give it a little tasty crunch. And that's it. Look how delicious that looks, and oh, it smells so, so good, y'all. So I'm gonna eat a bunch of that, and then I'm gonna pour some more greens on it, eat a bunch more, and be done with it. So that's it. Friends, you saw my anti-inflammatory grocery haul. Let us know in the comments. Are you eating anti-inflammatory things? If so, what do you have on your grocery haul that you feel sort of keeps you in the anti-inflammatory diet game? Let us know. Y'all, thank you so, so much for hanging out with me. If you made it this far, we are most definitely friends. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I upload food and fitness videos over here at the beginning of every week, with some book videos over on Fit Danielle Reads, sprinkled in between. And every morning, I do a daily devotional over on Fit Danielle Prays. So if I don't see you on one of those, I'll catch you on the next one.